Hi guys, it's Saturday, June the 15th, 2024, and the time right now is 3:44 a.m. in the morning. And most people are sleeping, but I've been awake. And that's the current time. But the good thing about being a 67-year-old retiree is I can make videos anytime because I don't have to be anywhere, and 24 hours a day is my free time. So one reason why I started this YouTube channel was to do something productive with my free time, and I'm trying to make a difference in the world. I'm in the November or December of my life. So I would like to try to help in some way, at least one person. Try to help them lose weight if they're obese, because I've been obese, or try to help them get back in shape because I've been out of shape, and try to help them to extend their lifespan, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to expand my lifespan. And I don't believe in hoping things happen. I believe that you have to make things happen. And I also believe firmly that the best help is self-help. So I've been successful in losing 54 pounds of excess weight and regaining my health. And I'd like to try to help others if I can. And I've already spent several thousands of dollars making these YouTube videos, and I've never been paid a cent by anyone, nor do I expect to. So my goal is just try to help somebody. If I can help just one person, then I don't think that I wasted my time or my money. But anyway, what I'd like to talk to you today about is I've set a goal for myself, and that is to do 25 pull-ups for the United States Marine Corps pull-up challenge. And to me, I like doing the U.S. Marine Corps pull-up challenge, which is an event that's held by United States Marine Corps recruiters at fairs and festivals and other events where there's large gatherings of people.
Look at him in front of us. Look up there. See him?
He's allowed to forced in inflating the flexible weight ladder. As the jumpers were free. In the Phoenix, Texas,
21,
who has the mission of keeping these aircraft flying.
22,
10 years of military experience. Their expertise results in
23,
aircraft operations for the Golden Knights.
24, one more, 25.
But to me, it's a measuring stick as to whether I'm really over the hill. Because the way I look at it, as long as I can do 25 pull-ups, which is more than the Marine Corps standard of 20 pull-ups, which is the number of pull-ups you have to do to get 100 points on the Marine Corps physical fitness test, then that means I meet the standard of a United States Marine for strength and muscular endurance. Now, it should be said that strength and muscular endurance are two different things. Strength is generally how much weight you can lift, or how much force you can exert for a single effort, as opposed to muscular endurance, which is the ability to persist, to endure, to be able to do work until exhaustion. And that's what pull-ups are. you take the United States Marine Corps Challenge, you have to do pull-ups to at least 25 repetitions, which for most people is exhaustion. So currently I'm in training for the United States Marine Corps Challenge. I can do over 25 pull-ups now. But I'm still training because pull-ups is the strength skill. And it has to be constantly practiced. And if you don't practice it, then your pull-up numbers will go down. You'll go through what they call detraining. And even though pull-ups is a strength skill that can be acquired and improved upon, it can also be diminished and lost if not practiced. So while in preparing for this, I thought I should share to you something I think is important for everyone to know if they're into strength development. And that is, generally there's 3 goals that you can seek when working out. And that is 1, to develop strength, or to exert the maximum amount of force for one single repetition, or to work for muscular endurance, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm training for the Marine Corps Pull-Up Challenge, so my goal is to be able to do a lot of pull-ups over a long sustained period of time, which for me will be approximately 50 seconds to 60 seconds. And the other one is hypertrophy, or muscular size, and some people are into developing as large muscles as they possibly can, the biggest bicep, or they want to look like Ronnie Coleman or Arnold Schwarzenegger or whatever. But that isn't my goal. Like I said, even though I'm seeking muscular endurance, my true goal is to extend my lifespan and to maintain good health. So taking steroids is out of the question for me, because that's contrary to my goal of good health and living longer. Because there are too many problems with taking steroids, adverse health consequences, which results in a lot of bodybuilders dying when they're young. And I'm not into strength because, I'm 67 years old. I'll be 68 this year. I'm not trying to be the strongest guy out there. What I'm trying to do is prevent sarcopenia, which is the loss of muscle due to aging, or osteopenia, which is the loss of bone density due to aging. And the U.S. Marine Corps Challenge gives me the motivation to train. It gives me the reason to go to failure. What I want to bring up today is I think the importance of knowing what to do. And instead of just trying to figure things out on your own, I think it's a good idea to research. And a book I would like to recommend to everyone is a book by Vladimir Zatsiorsky, who's a Soviet. Well, he's not Soviet now, he's a Russian biomechanist, and he's a former strength and conditioning consultant for the Soviet Union Olympic teams. Of course, the Soviet Union no longer exists, but he wrote a book called Science and Practice of Strength Training, which I think is an essential piece of reading, and a book that everyone should have who has a home gym, so they can at least know how to go about in a logical way to develop strength or endurance or hypertrophy, which is muscular size. If you're going for strength, for instance, you should be doing maximal efforts. If you're doing hypertrophy or trying to get your muscles to grow, you should be doing repetitions between 8 to 15. If you're going for endurance, you should be training to failure. Be doing sub-maximal weights for high repetitions. And just reading this book has caused me to change my training for the United States Marine Corps Challenge. Because now I know that instead of trying to work on fast muscle fibers, I should be focusing on developing my slow twitch muscle fibers. And the slow twitch muscle fibers are the ones that enables you to do long sustained work. And to me, that really opened my eyes, because in the past, what I've always done was try to do pull-ups as fast as possible before fatigue set in. And I realize now that that's really the wrong approach. I know when I was in the United States Marine Corps, what I would do is crank out as many as I possibly could, as fast as I possibly could, and then you struggle trying to crank out your last few reps. But the point I'm trying to raise is not so much on how to develop muscular endurance, because you can find that out by reading the book, but to raise this issue with you, is that if Americans are willing to spend thousands of dollars for functional trainers, or the latest power rack, or buying Rogue Rhinos, or whatever, the exercise equipment is getting incredibly expensive. For instance, the newest thing right now is the collaboration by Pepin and Rep Fitness with their the adjustable dumbbell that goes up to, I don't know what it is, 120 pounds, I believe. And to me, that's just amazing. I mean, why would anybody want adjustable dumbbells up to 120 pounds? Unless you're a strength athlete that can actually use 120-pound dumbbells. Because for the vast majority of Americans, if they're trying to develop hypertrophy, they shouldn't be using maximal weight, but sub-maximal weight. Because the goal is to do between 8 to 15 repetitions, and you're not going to be doing that with 120 pounds. So it seems to be, the latest vogue is to go out and try to buy the latest and the newest and the most expensive adjustable dumbbells, even though you're not going to use a 120-pound dumbbell. You're just going to use a fractional amount of that, a sub-maximal weight. But if people are going to do that, that's fine. If you want to buy a 120-pound dumbbell set, that's fine. You can do deadlifts with them or whatever. But it seems to me that people should spend $56 to buy a used copy of Zatsiorski's book off of Amazon, or if you buy it new, it's going to cost you around $112, and actually learn how to design your training program. If your goal is to strength, how to obtain it. If your goal is muscular endurance, what you should be doing. Because I'll be the first to admit I've been doing it wrong. Even though I can do, I got my pull-ups up to 40. But the world's record for pull-ups is 651. And there are women who can do 40 pull-ups. And I've spent many thousands of dollars on my gym equipment. And I have 4 home gyms. I have a garage gym, basement gym, extension room gym, and a backyard patio gym. But what I should have did, my very first purchase, should have been Zatsiorski's book, Science and Practice of Strength Training. And then I could have bought the equipment that I need for my goal. Because frankly, I own a lot of gym equipment that I don't need. Okay, that's it. I just want to raise that issue with you. To me, it's just a good idea that if you're going to buy a home gym and spend thousands of dollars on equipment, you should be able to afford $56 for a copy of Zatsiorski's book. I mean, it's well worth it. It'll open your eyes. It's opened mine. And I thought I'd share that with you.